if you guessed, we got a new camper. We took our old one in, traded it in on something bigger, a lot nicer. Fits all of us. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start in the back, show you kind of our bunkhouse and kind of tell you what we're gonna do a little bit of differently. So in the back here is the bunkhouse. So it's got one bed up here. It's got cabinets and stuff for like entertainment center. It's got a ladder over there. This has a kind of bed. Trundle. So this bed slides up underneath. I've already replaced a couple mattresses because the mattresses this came with were like really hard. They're just like, I don't know how to describe it. They're really stiff. But for now, we got one sleeping here, one sleeping here on the floor. Eventually I'm going to take all this out. I'll show you what's on the other side. I'm going to take all this out and put two beds here. And this has been upgraded. It's got different lighting in it that they put in it. They're dimmable and they change color. It's basically all the lighting they did through here. So then we move back this way. It's got big storage cabinets that we have all of our junk in. Some of our food. So big storage cabinets are pretty deep. They go way back in there. Let's say, to give you a good example, they're pretty much that deep. Fuse box panel up under here. It's got more storage here. This goes to the water heater, and we were told it's a 10-gallon water heater, electric and gas. And then you go into our bathroom. It's got a outside entrance that we might use once in a while. We got to get cabinet space up here to put some more of our stuff. The toilet in this, somebody has replaced it and apparently put some good money into a good toilet, because this is a porcelain toilet. And then we got the vanity. It's smaller than what we had, but it works. The medicine cabinet's a little smaller than we had, but it works. The shower is bigger, but it just doesn't feel bigger for some reason. And still got the skylight up here. It's a little bit different skylight, little setup. And so they replaced the shower head with this style. And if anybody's familiar with it, you can turn your water on, set your temperature, and then when your head's running, you can just push this button up, it shuts off, and then when you're ready, after you're done scrubbing up, then you just push the button and it turns back on, and it still holds the same temperature for the most part. And then in the bathroom, we got we got central air technically. So it's got three functions: fan, cooling, and then the furnace. So like we have it on the furnace right now. We set our temperature, so this one does everything. It runs the furnace, and then you can run just the fan is for the AC system, or you can turn the AC on, set your temperature, and then you can change your different modes to high, low, and auto. You got your panel for your battery, your fresh water, your black water, and your gray water. Your onboard electric pump for your water. It's got a 36-gallon storage tank. It's got two 40-gallon waste tanks for black and gray water. That's just a propane leak detector thing there. if we go this way, we got refrigerator, more storage cabinets. Furnace is down below the refrigerator. We removed the microwave because we don't believe in microwaves. So this is the AC unit intake, and then they have vents all the way out through the camper, which makes it really nice. So that way it's not just blowing in this one area, it's actually blowing in all of the vents. And when we got this, they had all these blue lights in it, as you can tell. I don't know why they like the blue lighting. We don't prefer that, but the stove is nice. It's a lot, Bug says it's a lot handier than her other stove. Seems to cook a little better. It's got a different burner in the bottom of it. The other one had like this big U-shaped burner, and then this one's just got a tube burner that goes straight across, and it applies the heat to the pan and then distributes it out. I don't know why it works better, but it does. And this one, you have to ignite the stove with a lighter, but the stove tops, it has an actual igniter up here. More storage underneath, and in this corner, and in this corner it goes straight through to the other side, which is another door over there. It comes with this pop-out ledge. More storage cabinet up here, and like I said, on this side, that's the other door we use as a front door. Cabinets there, and then it's got drawers down here, and then over here we got our dinette, which is a lot bigger, can fit all of us at it, which makes it a lot nicer since we're a big family. And then we got over here is where our baby's sleeping right now, and we're gonna put bunk beds here eventually. I don't know if we're gonna take that storage out or not, but so then this wall here goes into, or divides, the master room. We got built-in radio. It's got speakers inside and out, and I'll show you the outside of the camper too. But right now we're just trying to get everything in place. We're still kind of moving into it, trying to figure out where we want everything. This here actually swivels, so as far as our bedroom goes, we pull this pin out, and then we could spin this around, and then the TV would face out here, so we could have the TV facing out here. But like I said, there's vents for the AC. We're gonna change the lights too, because those are some weird lights. I don't know, we just don't like them. We got plenty of storage on the sides for put our stuff. Underneath the bed is the 36-gallon fresh water tank. Underneath this part of the bed that goes straight through is the only underneath storage, which is fine because don't really need to store a whole bunch of crap underneath the camper. This has got a different antenna on it. The other one was a crank up. These ones, on the newer ones, I guess they put in a stationary, and then of course I gotta figure out what's wrong with it because it won't turn on. But I gotta get the power jack to work so we can have cable out here. It worked on another camper, so we gotta get that figured out. I gotta figure out what I did with my, there it is. So now I'll take you outside and show you what I got going on there. So outside we've got, oh, and this is it's got two slide outs. So the back and the has a slide out that goes out that way, and then the dinette area and everything all slides out too. This has a power awning. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's got a power awning, which is super nice. just hit a button, it goes out, hit a button, it goes back in. This trailer sits a lot taller because it's above the fender wells, which is nice because then you have a full floor plan instead of having the fender wells up inside your floor plan. We got the railing here to walk up. So this up here in the front is where our storage, it goes straight through. So these, there's only 2 doors on the outside for storage. So like I said, this, like right now I've got the tire stored in here because I don't want the tire to get ruined being out in the weather, especially when we're stationary. I don't have a tire cover. Plus it's in the way for the straw to be around. So I don't know if you can see, but over there you can see the tubes coming in for the fresh water that go underneath. This is underneath the master bed. So the water comes in over there, and I'll show you that side as I go around. But we just got a few things stored underneath here for now. But it goes straight through the front of the camper. So we're going back this way. This has, like I said, it's got the outdoor speakers. They put this new light on, and it's super bright. It lights up. I mean, as you can kind of tell, it lights up a lot of the outside here, which makes it super nice because you can actually see. So it's got your exhaust for your furnace. It's got the exhaust and stuff for your refrigerator here. You got 2 power outlets here. This is a cable hookup. That's a TV mount, so you can mount your TV outside and hook your cable up out here if you don't watch TV outside. So then back here, that's the other door that goes into the bathroom. And this here is the, I always got to figure out how this key goes in. I thought I had it the right way the first time, but okay. So back here for right at the moment, I have stored the okay, so this big old door opens up. It's got gas struts on it. So right now I've got the other microwave stored out here, but this is the outdoor kitchen. So this is on the other side of the bunkhouse. As much as it would be cool to have an outdoor kitchen, I guess especially when camping, but it doesn't make sense to us because we need the more room in there for kids to sleep. So we're going to be getting rid of the microwaves, the refrigerator. We don't need them. This would make it be 2 microwaves that we have for a camper, and then we have 2 mini fridges. We don't need them. But this would be nice for somebody who likes the outdoor kitchen and stuff. It's got storage cabinets, lots of room, a couple of power outlets. I think that's just an access panel. It's got a drawer here. Whoops, not really showing you. Drawer there, and then this is the pull-out grill. So you can pull it out, and then the hose swings underneath and plugs in there. This flops up. If I can get it to. Yep. Flops up, and then it's got 2 stove tops, which I'll probably keep this just to have just the stove top. I'll probably keep this so that way I could utilize it when we do go camping. I'll probably make something different to make it work. But like I said, this we'll end up doing away with just because it's not going to be functional to us. It might be to some people. Yeah, it's actually got lights out here too. So I like it. It's a nice setup, but it just, like I said, it just doesn't work for us. So we will end up changing that. And let's see, is there anything else on this side? Ooh. Yeah, there's a few things I need to take care of, because this door is not quite centered, and it's fine. It's a used camper. I don't know if I started out with that. This is a 2013 Skyline Nomad Joey edition. It's 36 foot long, 36 foot 7 inches. So there's the rear window for the back, and then here's one slide out. I just got my septic hooked up because I kind of forgot about it when we got here, but I got my hose run out, and it goes in over here into our septic pipe, and it drains down into our septic. That is temporary until we get our building put up, because then we'll have our septic moved up there. So in between here, kids are yelling, playing. This is your hot water heater exhaust and drain and everything, where all that is. This has the option of an outdoor shower right here. So that will have nozzles and a shower head. And the idea would be is you can put a curtain across these two, and you can have your outdoor shower. Don't know if we'll be able to experience that or not, but these two here, they said that one is like satellite, and then the other like satellite or cable hookup or whatever that can go there if your campsite has that option. So down here is where your gray water and black water drains are. Your valves, they come out there. Here's the other slide out. I just tripped over that. The other slide out, not much there. And then up in the front is where your freshwater tank fill is and your freshwater city water hookup is. And then that's just the other that's the other door to the front storage. There is a freshwater drain right here on the side as well. So in the front here, it is equipped with a power jack, and it has a light that comes with it, so you can see what you're doing. It's not the greatest light, but it works. But it's got a power jack to raise it and lower it. 2 30-pound tanks underneath here, and what I was told, the tanks have, if I can get the cover on. So this valve is set up to where if you have your propane on, so if you have both tanks on, it's self-adjusting, I guess you'd say, it moves from one tank to the other. So if you have them both on and this one runs out, it'll automatically start drawing from this tank over here. It's from what I understand. You got your battery right there for your power supply. Yeah, where the fuse box was also your inverter. But antenna and everything, AC unit and everything on top. There is a little bit of stuff I'm going to do when it gets warmer. I'm going to do a little bit of sealing on this, just to make sure that all of the water stays out. Just extra protection. But this is our big news. So yeah. We're getting kind of cramped in that little camper. I mean, don't get us wrong. I'm sure people are going to comment like, oh, we told you that camper was too small. It wasn't too small. We all fit in it. It was working just fine. The only thing is we had the opportunity to get a really nice camper for a really good deal, and we couldn't pass it up. So plus it benefited us because there was more room, and with everything going on, especially in the cold, it is so much nicer to have a little bit more room, especially with all 8 of us living in the camper. We appreciate the place that we got it from. They're really cool, been really good to work with. They're really smooth on what they do. I mean, as they're walking you through one thing, they're doing another, and by the time they're done, you're in and out within minutes. So it's been a nice experience. The only thing is it is kind of a drive to get to, which ain't a big deal as long as we get a good deal on something, or they have a good deal on something, you know, we'll keep going to them. But yeah, this one's been a really good deal. Everything's solid on it. I love the size of the camper. We love the camper. We're still trying to get used to realizing that it's ours. Because when we first moved into it, we were really confused until we actually opened the door and walked outside and realized, oh, we are home. But yeah, it's been really confusing because it feels like we're living in somebody else's house, even though, you know, it's ours. The plus side is for Bug and I, we're actually able to get to sleep in an actual bed, because we've been just sleeping on a 3-inch piece of foam. I don't even think it was that much. I think it might have been a 2-inch piece of foam on a piece of plywood, which, you know, it was working. You know, it's a lot nicer. I think we're going to sleep a little bit better. But yeah, no, it's been well worth going to get, and you'll see too. When we first got it home, I hit the tree, and it wasn't nobody's fault. I was trying to pull it in while Bug was trying to watch, and everything was moving, and I wasn't going as slow as I should have been, and I clipped the tree with the back of the camper, but I didn't hurt anything, luckily. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments about the camper, if you want to know any more details about the camper, leave a comment, ask us questions. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, God bless you. Thanks for watching.